So, there's been a lot of changes, and I already spoiled one of them. The bridge is now iron or chrome. I think, yeah, I need to flip it that way. Yep, I'm not gonna move my phone, okay? I've got a new phone for HD definition. So it's gonna probably sound a lot more better, because I used a gigantic phone before. It was just huge and kind of annoying, because I had to, there used to be a pole somewhere around this layout, or a square wooden pillar to hold up the layout. I used to always have to lay it there. And I didn't like it at all. So I have this phone, which has a stand that's not put on, but that's just a different thing. But this is the third update for the layout. This one is a big one. And I will move the camera around, and you're already seeing that the bridge has changed, and the track actually has changed drastically, because we are changing the track out so I could have more room. So here's a nice bridge. It was gonna be wood ties under the track, but it was just too big for it. Actually, I don't know. Now, we go over here. We got 4 new switches. Wait, 1, 2... Yeah, 4 new switches for the main line to make a loop. So, we got these switches right here. It's pretty nice. And you could actually realistically flip it like this and push down a little to lock in place. You don't need that much pressure though. You could flip it back for the main line, even though it's not hooked up to anything. Now right here. This one leads off to over there. So, this one's electronic, so what you gotta do is just go over here. And there will be a switch right here. And you could hear that. Switch over to the right. Well, left that way and the chains will go right. So let me go flip that back so I don't forget later. See? It actually slowly moves the switch left to right, very, very realistically. So you don't bang the rails and break the rails. So that's a nice feature. So I'm gonna turn right first. We got the new, well, old Broadway Limited imports. 261 Milwaukee, it says right there, Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Paul Pacific. That's the entire thing that I've read on there. And it's a really, really nice runner. I have a short video of the engine running. Over here we got, we got a new diesel. And if you're thinking that this way is different, no, it's this way. This way is different. Because when steam engines were still around with diesels, the driver over here is always used to looking to the boiler. So they were trying to adapt this way, but that didn't work and it made the driver's confused and annoyed. So they made the diesels go this way for a little while, till they adjusted to the dieselization era. Then they stopped making the diesels, or flipped the cab this way to save money. And that was brief history of the... I forgot the diesel name. I'm not an expert on diesels. I'm sort of an expert on steam engines. And back here, I almost forgot, is we removed all the track, put a huge L right here, and we have a coal facility, coal baker, going here, and we cut off all the power and all the tracks to this little yard, and we only have 2 engines on the new main line. All the engines are still the same, and that's a light pole. I want to run all of these, but I can't because we don't have enough track. The T1s derail in the tunnel, not bake, or can't even bend them anymore. Unless if I send it back to BLI, which you could do if you have a BLI engine and the warranty up. That's a drill. I had to drag the 9630 out of the shed because there's no power to get it out. And it drove through me when I pulled it out. We got 3 new coal cars. Today we got the just vetting coal car. It's a nice looking one. Behind the trees, you can't see it that well, but it's a new, what is it? It's a coal car that basically rotates. It's a rotatory coupler car. So that means the entire car flips over, going upside down, and then dumps all the coal out, then puts it back up straight. Then you could do the next car. And I don't like them. I just don't know why. I don't like them. There's another one back there. The switch over here. That doesn't have any switch mechanism, so I'm not gonna tap it with that and break the entire thing with some. We also got what's a wand? It's a cow car. There's like certain sides you have to like rub the wand like this around, like side to like just left while rubbing onto the car with the wand. And it changes the volume, how sensitive the cows are, and I just don't like the fact that when you turn off the power and turn it back on, the entire car messes up. So you have to, if you want it to not mess up, you must have the power constantly on. And there's no signals or signs. Well, there are signals when you wave the wand, but there's no signs anywhere, even under the car, that it just says volume, car sensitivity. It doesn't say that, so you have to guess. So then the track comes over here. We're gonna put gravel on the main line, not the why is that wet? I didn't notice that until now. But we're gonna put gravel on the main line and no gravel in the yards. Cause what's the point of, in real railroads, there's always gravel on the main lines, and no gravel in the yards, because yards are just for putting chains and cars and coaches in it. It just sits there then. Cars sit in the yard. I confused myself. You get what I mean. Well, I hope so. And I don't know who done this, but this is here. Looks nice. And I don't know why this cattle track's still sitting here. And so we tore that up and put it in a bucket, like in the other room over there. But, the water tower and the switching building, I don't know the name. I don't know half of the names now. It will be moved to this turntable. There's no turntable yet because it's still under there with 2 of the cooling towers. Oh my god, that actually does work. I think you could flip it over. You know, like, I'm learning. But we're gonna put it here. Have no tracks there. We're gonna have the track going like this. And going somewhere, I don't know. And the other track will go that way, I think. And we're gonna move this. And I don't know what we're gonna do with that. But the water tower will go here, next to the turntable. Yeah, roundhouse. And it will look very, very nice, but right now we are still dealing with the tracks. So it's been like 2 weeks since my dad started with the tracks. And there's still a lot more to go until we get into the turntable. And there's a lot of cars still. And there's also a switch over there that has that manual switch. So it doesn't go anywhere though. Here's this. It looks tight. The corner looks tight, but it's actually not. What am I doing with it? I don't know why I done that, but yeah, I did. So it goes this way. And there's another switch, but it's still shut because it kept opening by itself. Goes through here. We'll put a rail crossing right there. Because how our car's supposed to get over the tracks when they're gonna get stuck on it and get hit by a chain. Nothing has severely updated on the town right now. It still is the same though. And the mountain is smiling. But there, my dad had to scrape open the mountain, put tracks through here, and all this track is welded together. Well, soldered. And so he had to open this up, put the track through, and luckily he hasn't, like, fixed it back up because when the T1s go through here, in the middle of the mountain, it just derails the truck and one of the drivers. And now we're back here. Yeah, that was a quick update. It is insanely quick. And in the last update, I almost forgot about this, but in the last update, I don't think I mentioned this little mountain plainish scenery, but my dad taught me how to put the grass and dirt and dog dirt everywhere, and how to put this on the edge. It looks nice. And also glue the mountain, not the mountain, the rock onto the side and the top. Just put hot glue on it and you place it there and just hold the rock there for a couple, like 1 or 2 minutes till the hot glue dries. And my dad done cheese. Well, there's only 2 because the scenery, my scenery over here starts here, and the rest of it is my dad's. And yeah, that's one thing that I almost forgot about. Ooh, nice scenery. Looks realistic. Because when you're sprinkling, you don't know where you're going to put the gas or anything, so that's something that you should know. Just sprinkle the stuff on the glue, Elmer's glue, and just sprinkle all over, do cap, and yeah, that's it. So that was the update, and I don't know what to do for an outro, which I don't even need, so I'm just gonna stop it here.